I'm Owen Evans.
And I'm Jojo McCray.
And this is the first official news show for the 2015-2016 school year.
And we're back and ready to keep you informed on what matters to you.
This month is Fire Prevention Month, and our very own Cooper Jennings is giving us a story on it.
Hi, my name is Cooper Jennings, and I'm here with the chief of the Arlington Fire Department. His name is Jamie Paustian. Jamie, how much degrees can your fire gear get up to?
Our fire gear is rated up to 1,000 degrees. After that, then it begins to disintegrate.
That's a lot of degrees.
It is.
And what's fire prevention all about?
Fire prevention is a time of year where fire departments across the country promote fire safety. We go out, we talk to the schools, the community about being fire safe, things to do, ways to be safe, meeting places, escape plans, all that sort of thing, so that the community is safer in the event of a fire.
Can you show us a little bit about this?
This truck is engine tanker 76. This is our newest truck. It is a 2013. It holds 2,000 gallons of water, and it carries a variety of different equipment on here for firefighting purposes.
Thank you, Jamie.
You're welcome.
Now I'm here with my brother. His name is DJ Jennings. And can you show us through the truck?
Sure. What we have here is our pump. All these show us our pressure of how much water we're giving out and how much water we're putting in. Down here we have our hoses that we hook to the other trucks. This compartment holds all of our flashlights. All of our power comes from here for our generator and our lights. We turn them on. This is for our suction hose. We can put this in a pond or river or stream to suck water out. We have an emergency first aid kit. We have all of our air packs that we use to go in fires. We have all the masks with them. We have our axes on top. We have all of our extra spare air bottles. This is our extrication compartment for if you're in a motor vehicle accident and you're trapped. We have the jaws of life and some spreaders. We have hose that goes with it so we can go down into the woods if we have to. Up top we have a chainsaw and we have a windshield cutting kit. What we have here is we have a trauma burn kit, first aid kit. We have all of our gloves up there with disinfectant. We have our ladders. We have our extra power cords in there, gas, speedy dry. Up top we have all of our hose. What we have in this compartment is, we call it cribbing. If you're in a car accident and your car is unstable, we will stack it up so it's stable and it doesn't roll away or tip over. What we have here is the same stuff as the other side, it's just smaller. It's portable. This comes off the truck, the other stuff doesn't. So if your car is down in the woods, we can take this stuff off and go down in the woods. In the next compartment, we have all of our hazardous waste material cleaning. We can put this stuff around the spill and it absorbs it all so it doesn't run into rivers and streams. The next compartment, this is also a compartment that we used at pretty much all of our accidents. We have brooms and shovels to clean the debris off the road. We have harnesses and ropes. If we have a water rescue, we'll use those. If your car's on its side, we can put these up against your car so it doesn't roll over. And these are just some extra straps that go along with this.
These are their bunker boots, and this is their turnout pants. They put the suspenders on so they don't fall down in the middle of the fire. So you see what they look like as they're turning into firemen? They're starting to look a little bit different. Now they're going to put this mask on and look completely different. But that's so they can breathe in smoke and hot air. Okay? That's the only reason they wear it. They don't wear it to scare you. They wear it so that they can come in and help us. That is an air bottle. That air bottle, they're going to breathe the air that's in that bottle into that mask. So so that they can come in where the smoke is and the smoke won't hurt them. And they can get us out.
Great job, Coop. Now let's go to Sophie Granger with our Fisher Falcon.
Hi, I'm Sophie. Have you ever wondered why Fisher School's mascot is the falcon and the high school's is the eagle? Well, each bird represents ferocity, speed, agility, and accuracy. These are all traits that a sports team would need in order to win. We are here at Green Mountain Falconry with Master Falconer Rob Waite to learn why these birds are so special. Rob, thanks for talking with us today.
Sure.
What can you tell us about your friend here?
Well, this one is actually an eagle, but she's a species you wouldn't find in this country. She's an African tawny eagle, and she's 33 years old.
Wow.
She was bred by a breeder in the UK, and she's been here in the States for about 15 years.
It's very cool. So, our mascots are the falcon and the eagle. Why do you think these birds were chosen?
Well, I think your introduction summarized it. I think they are known as being wonderful birds. They're elegant, they're powerful, they symbolize freedom, strength. They're qualities we look for.
Yeah, nice. What is the difference between these birds?
Well, they're all birds of prey. They're raptors, which means they eat meat.
Right.
But they have different specialities. And an eagle does a lot of soaring, so it's got a beautiful wingspan. And very lightweight, so they can soar and look for their food without wasting energy.
Wow.
A falcon specializes in catching birds in flight, so it needs specially shaped wings that are long and pointed, and that enables them to stoop at high speeds. And the peregrine is actually known as the fastest animal on Earth. It can stoop at over 240 miles an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
What birds of prey can we expect to find here in the wild in southern Vermont?
Well, the ones you're most likely going to see would be birds like a red-tailed hawk. And those guys sit at the side of the road. You sit up in a tree or you see them soaring, so they're quite easy to notice. There are others that are pretty common, but you're a little bit more lucky to see them. Birds like Cooper's hawks and sharp-shinned hawks and goshawks. Those guys live in the woods. They're very secretive. And we are lucky enough to have some peregrines here. Osprey. Turkey vulture, of course. You see those all over the place, just soaring and endlessly looking for something dead to eat.
Right.
And then here at Bournebrook Farm, we've got some broad-winged hawks. They're nesting somewhere close by. I'm not quite sure where, but I've seen them displaying, and I've heard them calling.
Wow.
And they're a lovely woodland bird that eats things like snakes and frogs.
Cool. So, falconry is not a common sport. What can you tell us about its history?
It's very, very old. This goes back, Sophie, probably 2,000, 3,000 years, maybe even more. And it was really a way of putting food on the table. We never used to have guns, so the hawk with your gun, it would actually stop the prey for you. It would catch, and you would then retrieve the prey.
Wow.
And no one's really sure where it started, but it's quite likely somewhere like China.
Wow. So what does it take to become a master falconer?
Well, legally, there's all sorts of permits because they're protected in the wild. You can't just go out and get a hawk, you have to get a license.
Right.
And there's like a 2-year process. You have to apprentice with an experienced falconer. And there are all sorts of things like exams. You have to get all the housing ready.
Wow.
You have to, once you've found yourself somebody who's going to sponsor you, you have to then go and trap a hawk from the wild and train it.
Oh, wow. Sounds like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and mostly it's a huge commitment because you have to do something with that bird every day. You can't just pick it up and put it down when you feel like it. So if you get a hawk, you're stuck with it and it's stuck with you.
Yeah. Sounds pretty fun, though.
It's a lot of fun. It really is. If you're willing to put the work in, then you can get, of course, an awful lot out of it.
Yeah. So how do you get one of these amazing birds to fly for you? And can we see him in action?
Sure, we can fly one in a little bit. But the short answer is food. They come back to us for food. That's why they work. Flying is work for them. They don't do it for fun. And if we feed them, that's why they want to come back. They come back for the food.
Yeah, what do you feed them?
Oh, a whole lot of things, of course. All meat. They get beef, they get young chicken, they get quail that we buy, and we literally we'll actually have UPS ship us hundreds of frozen quail. And then we go hunting, and that's what the sport is all about. It's hunting with a trained bird of prey. So what we catch, we actually use to feed them.
Wow.
And that could be anything from squirrel and rabbit, even things like mice and moles and voles that they just happen to come across while we're out exercising them.
That's cool.
Yeah. He's got all sorts of equipment on. He's got bells to help us find him, and he's got leather straps called jesses that are what we hold on to so that if we're not ready to release him, he can't get away.
Right.
But when he flies completely loose, completely free, and it's up to him whether he comes back.
It's beautiful.
Let's send him off again. I called him in a few times. There we go, just let him have that.
Wow.
All right, bring him in. There you go.
Wow.
That was really amazing. Now, Joe recently sat down with the kitchen staff to find out what's new in the kitchen.
Hi, I'm Joseph McCrae, and I'm here with our new kitchen staff, Jen and Nicole. Nicole, what is your favorite salad to make?
My favorite salad to make is probably the BCLT. That's a bacon, cheddar, lettuce, tomato salad, and it also has a hard-boiled egg, and that's why it's my favorite, because you get to fan out the egg.
That sounds good. Jen, what is your favorite food to make?
Pizza.
Wow, that sounds delicious. Their pizza here is good. Have you guys ever worked at any other school before Fisher?
I've worked up at the high school, Arlington Memorial High School, and I've also worked at BBA, which is Burn Academy. Oops.
Have you worked at any other schools?
I have. I worked at Head Start. I worked for a preschool, and I worked at a girls' boarding school.
Wow. What'd you make for lunch today?
Fish nuggets and potato wedges.
Wow, them fish nuggets are really good. Why'd you guys want to become lunch ladies?
I chose to be in the food service industry and become a lunch lady so that I could work with all of you kids at Fisher, especially my daughter, and get to have the summers off like you guys.
Yeah.
I just always had a passion for cooking, and I chose to work in a school so I could spend more time with my own children.
What is different about the new lunch program?
The food's way better.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, that's all we have for here at the news crew. We're back to the anchor desk.
And we're really happy to have the new kitchen staff here at Fisher. Recently, I sat down with Mrs. Cody to talk about the new production this year.
Hi, I'm Owen Emmons, and I'm here with Mrs. Cody to talk about the new play. So, Mrs. Cody, how many kids are in the play?
There are about 42 kids in the play, and they're all 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders at Fisher School.
What's the summary of the play?
Well, it's about a stowaway who wants to become a pirate, and so she hides on a ship, and all the pirates are looking around for her. They find her, and the pirates are actually involved in a singing contest, and the person who's the really good singer is the king of the high seas, and he ends up losing his voice, and the stowaway ends up taking his place, and so she gets to become a real pirate.
Sounds like a really interesting play.
It's a lot of fun.
So, who are the main characters of the play?
So the main character is Sarah Tilley, plays the stowaway, and another main character is Aidan Mascarella, who plays the king of the high seas, who is very full of himself and loves to sing.
Wow, that sounds like a really interesting play. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to see it. Now back to Joe at the news desk.
Thanks, Owen. You ever wonder what goes on behind a news show? Well, Sarah Tilley's going to show us.
Hi, I'm Sarah Tilley, and it's crossed my mind that some of you Fisher folks might want to know what happens during Fisher School news meetings. At the beginning of the month, Mr. Cummings helps us brainstorm all of our ideas. Then he gives us 1 to 2 weeks to memorize our lines. Then our editor, Ann, looks over everything and edits it. After that, we watch the Fisher News Show and eat pizza. It's all very fun. Back to the news desk.
Well, Joe, was that a true account of what happens here at the news? Well, yeah, I say so. So, now we're here with Emma talking about hunting.
Hi, Emma Sheldon here. As some of you know, November is a big time of the year for wildlife hunting. So today I'll be interviewing some of the folks here at Fisher School to see what hunting means to them. Okay, I'm going to be interviewing Braden Wilkins, John Duffney, and Mrs. Edmonds. Thanks for joining me today. Do any of your family members hunt?
Yes, I have a lot of them, mostly my brother, my dad, my grandpa, both my grandfathers.
My whole family, except my mom and my baby brothers, they don't hunt yet, so yes.
What kind of animals do you hunt?
Mostly deer and turkey.
Bear, moose, deer, and turkeys and ducks.
Do you hunt early for youth season?
Yes, I love doing that because it's just the kids, the parents focus on the kids instead of having everybody hunt. It's mostly just the kids.
Same as him.
What's your favorite part of hunting?
Just going out there and bonding with either whoever's taking you out, and then especially once you get out there and just smelling, it just smells good.
When my favorite part is shooting the gun and seeing the animals.
Well, folks, there it is. Those people showed us that you can be a boy or a girl and you can still be a great hunter. And now back to the news desk.
Well, that's our news show for this month. I'm Joe McCrae.
And I'm Owen Emmons.
See you next month.